Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here, the real Hans, and I want to share with you today some exciting, some kind of really fun things that are happening in my life. As I alluded to in a previous video, there's been a lot of changes in my life that have been taking place, self-imposed changes, difficult changes that I had to make to really put myself into alignment with my greater purpose and really what I'm put here to do that I believe. And the last couple of weeks have been challenging at times. I will admit that. It's been very tough. Some days I haven't even been able to do anything. I mean, literally, I have a whole page of to-dos that I need to do for my different businesses and things, and I just found myself unable to get things done. I just was just dealing with a lot of emotions and a lot of uh, stuff, a lot of baggage, a lot of past experiences, and trying to move forward because I made some huge changes in my life, massive changes on a personal level and on a business level, and it's really had um, quite a setback in some ways. I've taken some huge leaps forward and then also taken some steps back, but I'm moving in the right direction and I'm more in alignment with my greater purpose and what I'm put here to do and what I want to do, what makes me happy than I ever have before. And I'm going to get into that here in the next few messages. It's a long story about what's going on, so I don't want to spill the beans yet. I'm still trying to formulate in my head and process it all, but I'm enjoying the process. I really am. I'm looking forward into the future because there's some really, really exciting things that are happening. I'm getting confirmations from the universe all over the place. Every time I take a step forward, I'm seeing little things that before I thought were coincidences, and I wouldn't really pick up on them. I wouldn't notice them much, right? But then lately, especially just today, several things have happened in a row, and it's like, okay, that is not a coincidence. That is a sign. And I've been noticing this over the last several weeks, especially how when I make the right decisions in my life and I'm moving the right direction, things all begin to line up for me. Things start to move in place, and my life starts to get easier. And that's not been my experience. I've had to struggle. I've had to force it. I've had to resist and work hard and do all these things in the past to kind of try and get what I want. And it's been painful. I've had to struggle, and it's taken me further away from my goals in some respects. And now I'm kind of going with the flow. I'm going with where the universe is trying to take me, where God is trying to lead me. And it's such a relief, when you're going with the flow instead of trying to paddle upstream. Just to give you kind of an example here, last weekend, I was hanging out with some good friends of mine, Dave and Jenny, in Gunnersville. They got a new house out there. I hadn't seen them for a while, so it was great. We sat around the campfire, we were drinking and just sharing. And I was kind of letting them know on some of these huge breakthroughs and personal changes in my life, and where I've been coming from. And as we were there, just kind of going through in between drinks and stuff, so I was a little bit buzzed, so I wasn't really conscious as to what was going on all the time. Jenny had presented these two books to me, and she said, "Oh, and she has this huge bookshelf, full of books, and she happened to just grab these two books randomly. We weren't talking about books. All of a sudden, she's grabbed these two books and said, 'Here, Hans, you need to read these. These are good books. You'll like these.'" And I kind of looked at them. I said, "Oh, thank you." I appreciated the gesture, and I knew they were going to be good books. I trust her recommendation and her judgment. And but I didn't realize I didn't actually look closely at the titles. I didn't realize what these two books were, and I had actually been searching for these two books for quite some time. Um, it wasn't like on the very top of my mind. Like it wasn't something that I could have just gone on Amazon probably and bought these two books. But I was kind of looking around for them, and I had it in my mind. I wanted to get these two books. And it's so funny. Last night, I was pulling the books out of my bag. I was going to sit down and start reading. And lo and behold, these two books that she gave me were the exact two books that someone else had told me that I needed to read that I was really searching for and really wanting. And it was such a random coincidence. We've been messaging back and forth. I told her, I said, "You won't believe what two books you gave me. I didn't realize at the time because we were drinking, but you gave me the two books that I was searching for. I attracted those books." And she didn't realize. She just handed me these two books, knowing they were good books, but didn't realize that I was attracting that. Or maybe she was attracting it to give them to me. So it was quite a weird coincidence. That stuff doesn't normally happen, or people don't realize or aren't paying attention to that. Something else, a lot of times when you lose stuff, there's a reason why you're losing it. And just today, again, as I'm trying to get back onto and getting my Empower business going and moving in the right direction of being able to help people and empower others, I started finding a lot of things. I was able to find some of these attachments that I have for making videos that makes it a lot easier, like a little stand, and it's this little tiny piece, this little thing that attaches to my tripod, and I thought I'd lost it. I thought I lost it at an event last year. I hadn't seen it since then, and it's gone. And it was such a hassle. It took me so much research to try and find this one particular piece for my phone to make it easier for me to take videos without having to hold it like I'm doing right now. I found this piece just sitting in my bag right there where I left it. But for months, I couldn't find it. I looked all over and could not find it. Yet I happened to find that piece and another piece, and I just found my thumb drive just a couple days before that I thought at the same time I had lost and was having to go buy another thumb drive and had some important documents on it. So all these things are starting to line up. It's confirmation from the universe that I'm moving in the right direction as I'm, raising my level of vibration, right? As I'm doing the things, I'm feeling good, and as I'm moving the right direction, going with the flow, all of a sudden these things are all starting to line up for me. My life is getting easier. I'm attracting these things into my life. And that's something so different for me that I'm used to. I'm used to having to grind it out, having to work hard, having to, just really push, 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 and force the issue to make things really happen for my life in a way. I've experienced law of attraction in some ways in my life and in major areas, but it was only here or only there. I didn't really notice where it was showing up for my entire life. So I'm present to it. I'm present to my life today, and I'm looking around and I'm totally aware of what's happening, and it's incredible. The journey is awesome. So that's a result of where I've come to now. You can see some of the changes that I've made and how it's already impacting my life. Just several weeks or months into this change, this decision that I've made to change my life and head a different direction, to go with the flow and stop resisting. Now, I want to share with you too, real quick, tonight, if you want to learn more about this concept, there is an incredible group that I've become a part of here just the last couple months, and they are what's helped me to transition, to make this change, and to really be able to step into my power and be able to believe in myself again and be able to really get in alignment with my higher purpose and get in alignment with what it is that I want and be able to start attracting these things into my life. The support that I've received, just the guidance and just the mental support, the psychological, the emotional support has just been incredible. There are some really, really good people in this group. I can't say enough about them. And if you want to make some money, we'll teach you how to do that too. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's what I was always focused on before, was just the money. And because I focused on it, and it almost eluded me at times. Yeah, I could make money here and make money there, but I couldn't consistently make, the $30,000 a month that I wanted to make, or even the $10,000 a month that I wanted to make, residually, passive income. I struggled with that for years, even though I was so focused on it and working hard all the time, right? But now things are already beginning to line up. Things are already beginning to attract me. I'm getting contracts for my storm shelter business just flowing in. I'm getting units rented. Just different things are happening. All my different businesses that I'm not working any harder. In fact, I'm working less. Today, in fact, I haven't done any work. I've worked on my Empower business. I uploaded a video, shared a few things on Facebook, and that's about it today. And yet all these amazing things are happening, some related to money, others not related to money, but it's the personal development that I've been chasing after for years that I've been resistant to. I've understood it intellectually, but I haven't embraced it. I haven't applied it. I haven't allowed it to affect my life. So what I want to share with you today, Tuesday, if you're watching this on Tuesday, we've got a live hangout going on tonight. They're approximately 2 hours long. We try and keep them short, and we get them packed full of gems, full of information. So be looking out for an email. In fact, I'm going to let you know the title of it here is going to be something about how to stop this thief from stealing the success from right underneath your nose. You may not realize what's going on here. We're going to share with you exactly what's going on and why you're struggling, if you are, and why you're not accomplishing and achieving your goals in life and in your business that you really think that you should be, kind of like I thought. So anyway, we're going to reveal a lot here tonight. Join us on this hangout. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. You can also just go to hangout.got-cashflow.com. So take care. Hans Schaff. My computer has just decided to put on some great music here for me, so I apologize for that. But this is life. This is the real Hans. So take care. We'll see you on the hangout tonight. It's going to be incredible. If you miss it, I'll send you out a link for the replay because they are powerful. You may even want to watch it 2 or 3 times to really get all the gems and all the nuggets in these incredible calls that we do. So be on there tonight. It's at 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Mountain, 11 p.m. Eastern. So just remember 10 p.m. Central. That's my time. If you're in my time zone, that's what you need to remember. So click on the link below. You'll get more information about it, and I look forward to seeing you on there. And I'll be sharing some more videos about all these transformations that I've gone through and some of the huge decisions that I've made here coming up once I can kind of package it and really lay it out there in a way that I think will benefit everybody. So Hans Schaff, the real Hans, take care. Click on the link below, and we'll see you tonight.